Yellow. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Hi, Cyclops. Hope everybody's doing. We are back with the old gal, Mr. Caine. Apologies for the late start. I had interruption after interruption after interruption. This is interesting. What is this? Shoo, Renee's guns. Can someone else get eyes on the return of Renee's, no last name, guns? He was part of the Heartbreakers. I think they may be hidden in an archived file. Whoops. I mean, when would it have been? It's very, like, it would be too meta if, or sent anything on it. Require 4 or more Leela Milton. Please, you may be trying to set up a trap. Like to trigger it with backup. Damn. Alright, so roads. Webbers around. Okay. I assume Choi or somebody would have made a file when I turned myself in. Anyway. What have we got on St. John, Delaware? Shoo. Frank Lavelle, Jaeger, and Decker. Absolute ton of rangers on duty today. Got a massive amount of information on the whole Zhao thing. We're still good for this tomorrow. Somebody else could sign up, but we've got gamers ready to execute Primrose Thompson. So that should be all good. Bulletin board, anything new? Homes. Plucky Cactus Cafe are currently being extorted by the Wild Gang, with levy demands of the cafe giving them free food whenever they want, and for them to send telegrams to March Mosley whenever there are customers or business partners around to rob them. Jesus Christ. The cafe don't want this, naturally. And are looking to possibly get a sting set up to spring on the gang. There aren't any set times when the gang crops up, but it's advised to be vigilant around the west when they request assistance. Anderson? Wanted to write here and thank the department. Since I made the bulletin weeks ago about documented the crimes in relation to livestock, there's a huge turnaround on this. Now for a moment suggestion it's because of my bulletin, but I wanted to thank you all. Cool. And then bounty hunters. Cool. Okay. Gonna need to read this confidential stuff. That's been resolved. Anything new here? Doesn't look like it. Don't really have any other additional notes, so that's all good as well. Any changes here? Don't think there's gonna be anything new there. Anything new here? I just have no thoughts on that. Okay. I think that's everything. Quick little cat today. Dynamite holdings. Got a few sticks left to get rid of. But I've seen that crop up a lot. People are just getting rid of dynamite. Senior Deputy petition resubmission. Flo submitted a book of signatures to petition against opium 2 weeks ago. What are we supposed to do about that? Petition against opium. It's been sold over counters for the last fucking who knows how long. That's a state thing. Contraband left in orange telegram. Ghost in the dust shootout. Straight shooters. Birdie brought into roads with head injury. Pistol whip. Jesus. Zora and Co captured. Zora and friends of hers were found at Emerald chased and captured. Did the arrests actually go through? Zora, Lee, Dio, Rackham, and Lee Griffin. Goodness me. Well, that's a fucking lineup. Look at that shit. Okay. Any FAO Caine? No? Anything related to me that I need to look at? Any movement on this? No, Jim Lee is still at large. Still at large. I'm gonna need to put my gun in the in the stolen weapon listing. If I can find it. Here we go. This is just going to be so old at this point. I don't know if anybody... Okay, no, it was updated yesterday. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me just... get my entry in then. Case number, I don't know. Navy revolver. Etching. I think it was Monco. Was it that? Monco? Yeah, like that. Dustin Oh shit, where am I typing? Busted. Caine. Customizations. I don't even know what that metal is called. Fully customized. It's kind of like a... What's that burnt material kind of thing? It's not burnt, it's like... pearlescent almost. Black metal, blue etchings, dark handle, dark grip, owner, stone, telegram, suspect is Jimothy Lee. I just need to get the case number on that because I've completely forgotten and didn't check. How am I not even on page 1? Four two 605. I twist. My pony. Okay, I think we're good otherwise. I just need to get a gun. And I don't have a gun. Wow. Come as you are. We're stocked up, John. Is this thing gonna be locked in? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Harold McGurta says, can a donor come down to RH? Because we need a transfusion. Yes, I can do that. As a matter of fact, I can do that. John. Reached out to Law specifically, which is crazy. I better not be giving my blood to fucking Jim Lee. That's all I'm gonna say. But somebody needs blood, goddammit. And I'm gonna be the one and give it to him. I'm assuming it's somebody the Rangers have brought in, because there's no way it's like, you know, a gunfight has happened or something, right? Can't be. Harold needs a sip. Yeah, I'm actually just getting reeled in here to the most diabolical serial killer arc. Just completely unassuming. This is where I perma. Yeah, yeah. How is everybody anyway? I, for one, am hyped out of my mind for the marathon reveal tomorrow. I'm gonna be all over it, John. I'm gonna do a sitcom entrance in here. Why is he stopped?
See you.
Excuse me, you guys still need a donor?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Are you almost done stitching up? I'll take this away, this IV, and I'll grab the supplies for the transfusion.
All right.
Okay.
I'll clean them up.
Didn't have my badge on, John.
Mhm.
Am I good to just sit right here?
Yeah, it's entirely fine, so that'll work out.
Oh, I've already got a...
You did this fairly recently, didn't you, Harold?
Which one? The blood transfusion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a little bit ago, yeah.
Yeah, for me it's been a while
Want
since
me to do it?
I actively did one. Sure. I mean, I can find a vein.
Yeah, hold on one second.
And just leave us here?
All right, there's that. All right.
Maybe.
Okay, let me,
I saw her leave the stables, but I don't know where she went after that.
I heard a wagon by the telegram.
Do you have a preference on which arm we take from?
I think she might have left out.
Oh. She left us.
You can take the left, that's my
Well, I guess we'll have to make our own
non-dominant.
way back. After Andy's better, of course.
I think I've got one right here.
He'll be
all right, just get that there, and then I'll do his.
I don't think he's going.
No, he's going. Yeah, he's gonna go.
No, he said he's got to get up early tomorrow or something.
Playing RimWorld, interesting. I've heard about that game, I haven't played it personally.
Right, so which one is it we open first?
The donor, and then the
Lily, doing the wagon race
and then
next
the
week.
recipient, and then you do it the other way to turn it off.
Mm.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Mama said no to everyone from the bathhouse unless she is.
All right.
Whoopsie.
I think you are good to go.
But she did sell all that furniture, so maybe she's a little bit more keen.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right. It's 2 minutes, isn't it?
Fair enough.
I think next time it should be.
I think the most you could do is 5. I think it was 5. Actually, I think it was 5 specifically, wasn't it? I remember we talking about it in Armadillo a long time ago.
Well, I've seen or heard a couple other people have them.
Well, it's 47 minutes.
Even if it's like 4.
47 minutes, am I gonna die?
Yep, that's give me all your blood.
No,
She's
the
saying
current
for the
time.
reference, yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna be a fucking
I think we
prune by the
should
time you're
use,
done.
like,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Can
We have successfully transferred
can
Caine
you
into
throw a
Andy.
rope from the passenger side of the wagon?
Oh shit, hope we didn't pull you away from anything too drastic there, so...
Maybe if we have people
No,
hanging
no, I
on,
was just
can-
finishing up
can, you
paperwork
know,
actually, so day hasn't really
It's
started yet.
one per wagon.
Appreciate that.
well, maybe it's new rules for the armored wagon situation. Like have all your
the armored
everyone
wagon.
hanging off the side.
What happened to this guy?
Try to rope them. You know,
He
have
popped
fun
some
with
stitches
it.
from an old stab wound, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and it was very, very bad popping of stitches. Superfluous damage,
Yeah, that was
practically.
I'm a goddamn idiot.
I mean, listen, it's just... that
Guy looks like
gravity
Eddie over
comes
there
for us
on the
all, and if you go at it faster, it gets a little more convoluted.
Maybe it was Teddy.
I couldn't see his face.
I don't know. The wagon driving is a little lackluster from what I've experienced.
Yeah, I
But-
mean, last night when I was doing that supply thing, that Christine was driving a wagon, and I'm
Rings a
pretty
bell.
sure she
Did something.
killed a local man by accident. Ran over him with an armored wagon.
That is
Yeah,
a
it's
heavy piece of wheeled
Yeah.
vehicle.
I was when I brought the poor victim into the doctor's office and had a good look at him. I said, that is not how a spine is supposed to look. He was, gosh.
Yeah.
It seems like they repeatedly have wagon-related incidents. Because a few days prior to that, they were riding in a wagon, and it crashed into a building in Armadillo, and it caught fire. So,
Yeah, we kind of just walked off the steps into that. It was...
yeah, I was right
Yeah.
outside the doctor's office. It was
I
terrifying.
really went flying over a building that time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like a bird when we crashed in.
Guys just need to slow down just a little
Valentine.
bit. Just a smidge.
Telegram.
Just a little
Station.
bit. And it'll save so many more doctor's visits. I can't emphasize it enough.
You all right, mate?
Oh, Christ. We should probably give him something for fucking pain,
Which
too,
wagon?
when it comes to...
I was going to say, do you know if he has allergy to grapeseed?
I do not. I can check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Wait, so you know specifically who this is?
I mean, it's Anchor Arms Andy. I don't know if he's in the registry. Is that?
Yeah, he's in the registry. He was coincidentally one of those people in that wagon that caught fire.
Oh, yeah. He was. We scrubbed him with burnt skin. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Andys. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
If you specifically search for Anchor Arms, you should be able to find it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not seeing an allergy anywhere. No, but I'll check regardless in case.
Pay him off. He doesn't know anything.
All right, it's been 4 minutes.
Let me check him.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, see if he's less pale. All right.
Yeah,
It has
probably.
been 5 minutes.
All right. Close that one. I close this one
He's
afterwards.
acting so natural, isn't he?
Wait, didn't you say you had to do yours first?
No, because you gotta drain it into the.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Mammary?
He's looking pretty good. I mean, accordingly to being catapulted off of a wagon.
Oh, Emery. Never seen him.
You know,
sorry,
you'd
mate.
think if you had stitches, you'd, stay home and you wouldn't be running around crazy.
Yeah,
think so.
well, common sense isn't as common as you like to think around here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, yeah, that's where we work.
We're always happy when someone keeps their bandages clean and doesn't
Oh.
strain themselves directly after getting stitched up. God knows I have to tell the deputies that.
Alright, there we go.
Well, some people don't know their
But yeah,
limits.
Lily, do you know Mammary?
You know how you
Duncan?
you feeling alright? Do you
You
need
know,
anything to drink?
Alright.
No, I think I'm just gonna take it easy in the office for a sec. Just walk over there.
I got a peach. You want a peach?
Oh, you know what? I'll take a peach, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
no problem. Enjoy that. Thank you for coming down very expeditiously. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. I'll
Yeah,
be next door if you need me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again.
Take care.
Alright.
Valentine.
That's the
George
bedhouse.
Balloon and Valentine.
It's a lot of sausage.
And the West needs your sausage, David.
Well, I'm
It
happy to give
needs it.
sausage out west.
St. John had a haircut.
Maybe pork
you go
chops would
down-
be better though.
Pork chops, yeah, you can do pork chops. Go down to, if you got Tumbleweed, set your shop up there. I'm telling you.
Oh, I forgot my card next door.
That's right, yeah.
Alright. Where got my card?
Sounds good.
Thanks again.
Look forward to it.
Wish all the best with your friend in there.
Cheers. Thank you.
RF129, you can be.
Chiol's heading west, leaving roads, moving to Blackwater, then Armadillo. Well, he hasn't, so what's up with that, John? I'm kind of tempted to just try and see if I can find Renee's guns. It's just gonna be Renee. Oh, wait. Surely... it's not gonna be mentions. What is it? No, it is mentions. Mention citizen Renee. And then I do archived? Or I just need to... Oh god. Why is this not wanting to play? Archived, true. I'm not gonna do anything with the request, but I'm curious as to where it might be. I wouldn't be surprised if they've been put in the evidence locker. Well, that was the last file, so... Curious, very curious. Do I need anything from here? Are we good? Couple of handgun. Guess 6 in there. Need to get some water as well. But is there anything actively going on? It's fairly quiet. I'm assuming she's done with this, so we can at least clear off the 3rd page.
If it wouldn't be in roads.
Listen, you're all grown-ups. You can all... It's illegal. You'll get arrested for doing it. You're all grown-ups.
You wouldn't
If
arrest
you go
me.
into a knife
I
fighting
wouldn't.
ring
You know that.
consensual,
You know that.
you're going to get
Syndrome
yourselves
never
killed.
stops me.
It won't ever stop. No, I get it. So that's
I mean,
why I'm not
the
trying to
biggest
stop
problem,
you.
but yeah.
I do what I fucking want.
But if you go into a knife fighting ring, you're going to get injured. Don't do it. It's illegal. All right, that just
But you
solves
could
all
have
the issues.
come out with glory. The best knife fighter in the crossing.
Battle scars.
Throwing knives allowed.
Deputies are always trying to ruin
What about
fun
machetes?
things.
Is that considered a
Mm.
knife?
Nah,
Ooh.
too big.
All right.
Too
What about a
easy.
tomahawk? It has a blade. It's not really a knife, but you know, it's also not a hatchet.
It'd be over too quick.
I'm partial to hammers.
Do you need a sort of a medical, knowledgeable person that is not per se the best to dig out the knives from people's bodies?
That would probably be a good idea.
All right, yo.
They're gonna sign a
Hypothetical-
waiver when they go in
hypothetical,
regardless. I don't really care
Rita.
if they die.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Okay.
I said
Uh-huh.
sort of. You know,
I'm listening.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Up to a certain extent.
Hypothetically. Of course.
How much money do I have on me? Not a crazy amount. I was rewatching the stream from the other day because what I've done is I've removed the noise suppression like feature on Wavelength, but I've replaced it with this like true voice thing that they've got going on. And it sounds fine, but like I think I need to EQ the microphone differently because I just sound too bassy. Like I sound bass boosted. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm gonna have to check. Bolton, quick conversation. Notice the council ban on opium book was finally found and would like to discuss it briefly with you whenever you're done. Let me know, I'll be at the SD office. Okay. I was gonna say that I'm in Rhodes. That's the whole reason why I went over there. So. I'm gonna just tell Malachi that I'm heading back down and then go from there.
I know, my boys. I know.
So the Joker. Hey Malachi.
Yeah, Caine. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Bolton's just asked me to go back to Saint Denis briefly, so I was gonna say that we were all here, but she's asked me to go, so I'm gonna head
Okay.
down there.
Sounds good. Real quick, the guy on, well, he was over there. He's gone now. Oh no, he is over there. He's on the far. Okay, see the guy with the woofers over there
Over where?
on the hotel porch.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
His name is Samuel. He has a higher pitch of voice. He sounded very nervous. Do you recognize him at all?
No, I kind of overheard him briefly when I was walking past, but no, I don't recognize him. Why?
Okay, I don't know. He just gave me some strange feelings there. I thought he was gonna rob me and kidnap me in the Tugum office, but no, he's inquiring about a book that his friend named Annabelle had, a journal that he wants back, but I can't even find who this Annabelle is.
Hannibal.
Annabelle,
Hannibal.
is Annabelle with the silent H.
Uh-huh. Well, anybody in a wolf head is bound to be a fucking psychopath, so... yeah, you're not wrong to be suspicious.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't even know about this book here. I've never even met this fella. He looked familiar. I thought he ran with a coded kid, but I'm not sure at this point.
I don't even know who that is.
Cody Quickfoot. He's just someone that pops around every day and or every once in a while, and he'll come up and talk to deputies and run off.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, yeah, no, sorry, I can't help you there.
Alright, no problem. Just thought I'd ask while you're here. But
Yeah.
tell Harley I said hi. I missed her.
Yeah, well, she's back from vacation, I guess, so I'll pass on the good wishes.
Sounds good. Alright.
Alright, see you in a sec.
Yep, be safe.
God, this opium stuff is, we gotta put a stop to it. It's kind of hard, like, justifying, like, a drug. I think they've done a good job at it, but, like, doing, like, a drug storyline or, like, a drug war, it doesn't like, it's not as impactful as it could be, because they, like, all the drugs are just legal. So they've kind of, everybody who's like partook in the storyline has kind of have to go down the avenue of like just wanting to control the supply of it, which I suppose, you know, is, I mean, it's pretty much what a lot of drug wars are based around anyway. So do you have any tips for noise reduction, etc., for a Shure MV7 Plus? I could be wrong, but I thought the Shure mics, like those ones, had built-in noise suppression. I'd have a look at the Shaw website because I'm pretty sure it has its own proprietary software that would help with that. I'm not sure whether the MV7 Plus would be compatible. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. So I'd have a check of that. Otherwise, you're just going to have to use audio software like SteelSeries GG or anything like that, basically. Reaper, that kind of stuff. Does have one, but it picks up a lot of noise. Oh, I'm sorry then. I'm not sure what to say.
Well, hello.
Evening. How's it
How
going?
are you?
Well, good. You,
I'll be honest. I'm pretty train lagged right now.
yeah, I was about to say, I didn't realize you were back today. I wasn't keeping track of the days.
Yeah, I came back late last night. Do you want to know who the first people I saw stepping off that train after, I think it was 15 days away?
Oh god, who?
All of those people that claim they signed that ban petition.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Just
Right
a
back
mix of
into it.
people. Yeah, I couldn't even get into the crossing without seeing them, but that is what it is. I did look at that book though, and that is not the right book, so I have yet to actually find the book that they claim they've signed. The book that was put in there, it has names like Ward and Chompy and a few other names of people who we haven't seen or know are dead. So I think that was a council petition from Malone's era.
Oh, okay. That must be
Yeah.
fucking old as shit.
Yeah, it probably is. And that's also another thing is if you're gonna sign a petition, maybe you should date it?
Yeah, that'd be useful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Good lord.
And, you know, also get full names of people, not just George or Benny or whatever, because I feel like names like that are kind of irrelevant because that could be anyone or just a name they put on there.
Yeah, they're gonna need to have a lot more information on people if we're gonna take it seriously. But even then, I don't even know what we can do about a goddamn petition.
Yeah, that's the thing. Has there been any flare-ups of the opium crisis here while I was gone? Because it seemed like it was dying down even before I left.
Yeah, I haven't heard too much about it, to be completely honest. The only thing that's been happening is more street Gibson bullshit. And, you know, I guess just the average ne'er-do-well being spotted in the city and people trying to get them in. But, you know, apart from that, not much on the opium front. But then again, you know, a lot of this happens while I'm dead asleep, so might be worth asking Carter. But I haven't really seen her much around, so.
It's a shame. I also haven't seen. Oh my goodness! I've noticed a few folks missing when I returned. So.
Yeah, a lot of people have come and gone. Surprising. You seen Wild's back?
I did see that, and I'm very excited.
Yeah. Surprising. I thought she had retired, but apparently it was a change in a post or something.
I see. Yeah, I'm happy she's back. Her Sand coming back too has been nice. So we've got a nice. Yeah, we've got everybody. That's we've got a nice chair structure and such, which is good because now once again I'm not the oldest served sheriff, which feels kind of nice. If I'm speaking in circles, it's because again I'm train lagged.
Oh, you're fine.
What have I missed in these last 2 weeks? Because there's been quite a lot in that paperwork.
Yeah, God, I mean, I don't even know how to, or where to begin. I mean, I guess you can spend a couple nights coming up and just read through it all, but, we've had a few resignations. I mean, you've seen a few people have come back to the crossing too. God, I didn't even realize that Sand had been here for the last 2 weeks. I thought he was here longer, but been a long ass 2 weeks, I guess. But
Yeah, it has.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of just the same shit, Harley. Just there's a lot going on in the West, a lot of unified front bullshit happening with California and those guys.
Oh.
Some yeah, rumblings with the Jenkins gang too.
I.
Too much.
It's funny you say that. I went to the telegram station and I mistook Pearly for Bumpy because he has almost the same exact hairstyle right now.
Yeah, well, I've heard a lot about Pearly recently. I hadn't before, but yeah, a big name in the city that I hadn't seen until now. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm noticing also finally we got an extradition to Guarma, which is nice.
Yeah, we got a team going after Zhao, I guess, in a few days or so. And we're planning on going after Samael as well. But given the fact that this guy broke out of his own execution, apparently, that's the priority, according to Dubby, anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Samael, I fully intend to be a part of that. I had actually plans to go to Guarma to get a few things done. One of them was to hopefully confirm that Hank is dead. So I was told where he was buried. I was hoping to run into Samael and maybe try to convince them to come in. And then apparently, as I was away, Bradshaw had called for a meeting with me. So we'll see if he still wants that.
Did you hear that apparently Hank's alive?
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. I thought we had confirmation that he was dead, but then I woke up one day and apparently he's alive. They had kept him in that castle in Guarma, locked him up. A few guys over there were feeding him human meat, and then he broke out. And now he's trying to get Lily to come over to Guarma. There's a lot of shit happening over there, man. I can't really wrap my head around it. But yeah, all of his charges were set back in place, so I guess we do have full confirmation that he's alive. But I haven't really been keeping up with the whole story. It's again outside of my hours, unfortunately.
Yeah. Are there any consistent problems that you're having to deal with in Saint Denis while you're around?
Honestly, no. Only when some of those wanted gangs end up coming here. Getting a lot of bedlam sightings in the city, but I don't know, I guess they're losing their touch. They're getting arrested pretty often now, so they are building up time as much as they used to. Apart from that, it's just the odd incident whenever somebody wants to take the opportunity to do something here, I guess.
I'm curious, what are your, I noticed a couple of promotions happen, like St. John. Saw as a senior deputy, that was nice to see. What are some of your thoughts on the current people that are up for undersheriff?
I think I've put up my opinions already, but briefly, I mean, I don't see Sweeney at all. And I don't actually know if he's doing anything, never mind doing enough to warrant undersheriff, so there's that. I do not work with Digger at all, so I feel like I have nothing to say on her. And Danny I haven't seen in too long either. When he and I have never really seen eye to eye on much of anything. But
wait, who is it?
Wainwright. Danny.
Oh, Wayne. You said Danny. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I think maybe in time he could eventually fit the role because he does work hard and he's got an eye for this kind of work, I guess. But I think he just needs more time to stew, I guess. And I don't mean that in a hand wavy, he needs more time kind of way. I just mean that he genuinely does need to just mellow into this job because, I mean, it tortures all of us, but it's different with him. It's like he's actually getting tortured. And I know he has, given a lot to this job, but, I don't know. I think he needs to be smarter about it. I don't really know how to put it just yet.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other things that kind of stirred up while I was gone from that? Seems like what? I saw that Caine file, which...
Oh, Christ.
Don't
get me
opened
started
it
on the
and
undersheriff
then
discussions.
And then I immediately closed it because I don't have the capacity to read an entire, quite literal novel of whatever the hell happened there.
The whole Caine thing, I haven't even reached out to Tom yet. I mean, I considered him a friend, and then I woke up and I read that, and, it's like you don't know people. I mean, you know about Rory. After Aura, he joined the Golden Hounds, and I guess that family and the Golden Hounds, they kept having run-ins and they were targeting them. And long story short, I guess Tom and the rest of his family thought it would be a good idea to bring Rory in personally, just them on the back of this fucking transport. And halfway through, Rory pretends to have a seizure and escapes. So he's, out in the fucking wind again. And the Caines are left holding the bag. So. But I think Tom's at his badger move now. So. And the rest still have them, but I don't know. It seems like they were kind of roped into it by Tom. I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah. It looks like it's been handled, or is it still currently active? Because I was a bit confused. It doesn't say it's a closed discussion.
It should be closed.
Okay.
I didn't see it on our bulletin board, the undersheriff bulletin board, so I assumed it was dealt with. But yeah, I think Tom's been spoken to. He's had his badge removed, and the rest are, working again. So.
Yeah. Well, how have you been yourself? Have you been alright? Been handling things okay? I know you've been injured a few times.
Yeah, there's a little touch and go there for a while. Jesse Red stabbed me in the neck and almost bled out in the heartland.
My God.
So, yeah, that's probably been the worst of it. A few scrapes here and there, and got robbed yesterday by Jim Lee, of all people.
Oh, he's still around, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what he's done, but yeah, I'm taking Tom where I need it. I feel like I'm doing a lot better with that. I'm not pushing myself as much as I used to, and I think I'm the better for it.
Yeah,
So.
taking breaks is especially important, especially amongst your rank.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing that, because the last thing we need is just people burning themselves out and then disappearing for a little while. Granted, I don't blame them.
Yeah, neither do I, but well, it's not particularly helpful if you just run yourself into the ground.
Yeah. So let me see, in the 2 weeks that I've been gone, a few fires pull up around the crossing. We've had situations with deputies happening. I noticed a few deputies missing, or I assume they quit. What do you know what happened to Hollister? He's just gone.
No idea. I was just told he wasn't in the department anymore, and that was all I found out. So
yeah. Has Bumpy? Do you know Bumpy's been causing issues? I know the last time I got a telegram from him, he mentioned that he would be a little more cordial with certain things around here, but
I haven't seen or read anything, and I've yet to meet him, so I wouldn't really know. But quite honestly, everything in the city has been fairly calm, at least during my hours. Yeah. Again, only really when gangs come in here or, trouble just ends up, traveling over here, I suppose. But, well, it's been fairly calm otherwise.
good. Have you been having a good time here in the city?
Always.
It's good to hear that. I guess all the trouble happens during my time.
Yeah,
That's
I think,
okay.
I think it's just you, Harley, to be honest. I think you just attracted.
You think I attract trouble?
Yeah. Maybe, a little bit.
You think I manifest it, or is it just bad luck that it comes to me?
I don't know, I think people just like you so much they want to try and show off. So, they might start off a little gunfight just to get your attention.
Yeah. I feel like the Bedlam gang does that whenever I run them out of town here.
Yeah, no, they definitely do.
Right. Well, I see again we've got a few fires that you all put out. Nothing's really changed in the crossing.
Yeah, nothing new under the sun.
However, it's good to see that we got a few new good changes, such as some new senior deputies, correct? And that was, I think I saw St. John and Merriweather. And Shu?
Yeah, we had Shu come up as well. Trying to think back now. I'm not sure if it was just those three. But yeah, a lot of discussions going on over the last 2 weeks. So, a few have gone through, a few have been put on more time. And there's still some active now, but yeah, we're making progress. The department's in a bit of a weird spot. It's like we had a big batch. People come up and then it's fairly quiet for some time. We had a lot of people died too, which I don't particularly want to bring up, but comes in waves, you know what I mean?
I didn't see that. Who passed away? I know you said you didn't want to bring it up, but...
Well, I mean, just a few months ago, near the start of the year, you remember?
Oh, yes. Yes. It does come in waves, of course. I will say, however, while I was gone, I noticed, in my opinion, the most significant change and the most happiest change has come out of my absence.
How'd you mean?
For the last 2 years, this city has only seen one sheriff run it. And only one sheriff coming through it. No other sheriffs have transferred here. But I would like to say that despite bearing the weight of the city on my shoulders for those last 2 years, I would be happy to have someone at equal standing to continue helping do that. And that is if you feel that you're ready. Or if it is something that you want to continue doing.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought this was just going to be a catch up. You're
I
serious?
mean, it still is. I am serious. I mean, you've got a lot of great qualities about you, and while it may seem like you haven't been in your undershares for too long, which you have, 3-4 months, that's all it took for us to know that you are someone that is of sheriff quality. And even if you feel like you don't have everything down to a T, not everyone will when they come up in this position. Hell, sometimes I still don't think I'm ready. But you do have a lot of support around you, not just myself, but other sheriffs included. Just be mindful that if you do take that badge, the main change that you will have is just simply more words coming through your ears. But Yuri said something that makes me think you'll do good in that. Not on top of the qualities that you already have, but the fact that you've already found a balance within this job, but also finding that consistency of going off duty as well, and that's highly important, especially in this rank, because you will find a lot of pressure on your shoulders.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess when I came here I didn't expect to do any of this, Kind of just felt that I'd be doing grunt work until I caught a bullet or something.
Oh, trust me, that will still continue.
I'm sure it will. Well, look, I'd be honored to take it, Harley. So, if you think it's right, and if everybody else does too, then I'll try my best.
I think you're the perfect person to come up in the city with me. You love this place. You're a great leader. You know quite a lot of people here. Your attributes here are very excellent. I don't think I could even find a weakness of yours, to be honest. You're gonna make a fine sheriff.
Thank you.
Do you want to re-swear an oath? Or do you just want to put that badge on and continue working?
Do you have an oath?
I still use Rabbit's Oath. I genuinely believe it's still it's still a very solid oath. I don't think I could even come close to writing one as excellent as it is. Granted, I know that it is of someone that is returned to a pathway of something we don't really like to see. So I don't really force anybody to use that oath or re-swear it if they don't wish to. I could always pick another one.
I mean, I've always used Wild's Oath whenever I've been bringing cadets, but I think it'd be nice if you were on one, maybe. Just I guess for something to remember you by whenever you decide to retire one day.
Now maybe I'll consider it. I do appreciate those words.
Of course.
And let me see what Wild's Oath was, correct?
Yeah.
Stand up as well. Oh, I forgot how comfortable that chair was. This is really exciting for me because I've been wanting another sheriff in the city for a very long time. So I'm happy to have someone that wants to be here.
She's gonna make me cry, man. Well, I'll be happy to work alongside you. It's still gonna be your city, though. I'm not taking that.
That's not the case, is the thing. The city is... It belongs to the people at the end of the day. We're just here to protect it. Alright, Under Sheriff Caine, the Sheriff's Department has determined you are fit to represent the department and wear a sheriff's badge upon your chest. To work alongside these fine officers to uphold the law and promote peace. Please raise your right hand and repeat the following words. I, Dustin Caine of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
I, Dustin Caine of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
Do solemnly swear to, within the best of my power.
Do solemnly swear to, and in the best of my power.
Uphold law and order, and afford respect to my fellow citizens within the crossing.
Uphold law and order, and afford respect to my fellow citizens of the crossing.
To learn and grow.
To learn and grow.
To be more than just a badge.
To be more than just a badge.
To take responsibility for my mistakes and actions.
To take responsibility for my mistakes and actions.
To strive to be the best version of myself.
To strive to be the best version of myself.
I will give my time to those in need.
I will give my time to those in need.
Until my time is done.
Until my time is done.
You are now a sheriff of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. Congratulations and good luck. There's not much of a change, as I stated earlier, to the sheriff's rank. You're still doing the same duties, but now you're overlooking your undersheriffs and you're making sure that the bigger picture things are handled. There'll be a few discussions, but as you have noticed, we keep most things at an undersheriff level, and that way our undersheriffs can see and learn from us how to handle those bigger picture items. If you do find yourself wavering in certain thoughts or decisions, you don't need to just go to us. You can always still defer to your undersheriffs, your seniors, and even your deputies. But if you do need help, my telegram is pretty close and I'm around. I'm back from my vacation, so I will be about. But you also have the other sheriffs, Sand and Wild and Connolly and Keppel, all those people that you'll be working alongside.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, why don't you go take your little celebratory nap, perhaps? Oh, wait. Yeah, see, this is why I'm train lagged. And yes, I do apologize for my lack of ability to speak clearly.
No, I wasn't expecting you to be immediately back into it, so, you take the time that you need to.
Alright, you're good to go take your little nap there.
Alright. I will be back. May as well full quit. Yay. Yeah. Yay. Man. I mean, spoilers. I knew it was coming. But it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm glad Bolton got to do it as well. That was sick. Oh man. Hooray. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ashen. Oh, and I love a good secret. I love a good surprise. Yeah, do you know what it was, Ashen? A little birdie mentioned something when I got added on to something and then deleted their message. So I may have seen a little bit ago. But you know. Oh, wait. Oh, hello. Get that screenshotted, John. Anyway. It's the little guy. Yeah. Imagine Bolton's like, we do have a little issue with assignments right now, so we will be putting you in Valentine. Instant perma.
Alright.
Alright.
You wanna sign in and sign back out? Or sign
Yeah.
out and sign back in?
I think you need a week-long nap after this.
I don't know. I probably will be stepping away for a short bit, but I will be on back on duty a little bit later.
Alright. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there it is. I'm so excited. A second sheriff was like, Daddy, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry because then I'll cry and that'll be embarrassing.
It's okay. Nothing that happens in this office needs to leave this office.
Yeah, well said. Okay. Oh yeah. See a few new files.
Let me see if there is anything new that I should let you be aware of. No, not really. You can see a couple discussions, but a lot of these are pretty old. Yeah. The main thing is if you notice on a sheriff file that should be either brought up to a sheriff level or we need to maybe stick to just the sheriffs in conversation about it and the under sheriffs just look at it, then you can make that decision as you see fit.
Gotcha.
Also, if you need to place a ban on anyone, you have all authority to do that within the city. So feel free to utilize that as it may come. I'd prefer to at least have some knowledge on it if it does, but I've not even bit. Wait, have I ever banned anybody from the city? I think I may have banned.
Didn't you ban the DeCenzos earlier?
No,
Oh, you
no.
didn't go
People
through
wanted
that.
me to ban.
Oh,
No,
right,
yeah,
right.
people wanted me to ban, and I decided that ultimately it felt counterproductive because if we ban someone out of the city that always stays in the city, it's harder to find them.
Yeah.
And it looks like the
I fucking love this
opium
method,
crisis
guys.
has died quite a lot. I don't know if it has fully, so I'd like to see if I can get an update on that. But to my knowledge, they haven't tried to kill anyone for a while. If they continue though to try to bully people out of the city, etc., then a ban may be placed. But things have been relatively calm.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think so. I'll have to read that petition that's been put up, but I mean, if it's not the real one, then
Yeah, that's the thing is the petition was given to Eleanor Carter, But I haven't seen her in ages to actually ask her about it. So I think Shu might have been involved in that too. So we could ask her on what's happened with the book. But the book that they placed in there cannot be it because there's names of people that are dead, long dead. And I even asked them, did Chompy or these people sign them? And they said no, 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 no. So I do not know where it is, but we'll find it. Nevertheless, as you say, having a petition it doesn't really help us because we're not allowed to place, bans or our own laws within the city. It's just something that we're not going to do. They'd have to find a way to convince the lawmakers of this fine state to do that, and that takes a long time. But they only want it banned in the city, and that's just not going to happen. You either get a law in place or you don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a case of reading through this new bulletin board then. I don't think there's anything else, is there?
No, not. I'm trying to think of any recent things for sure, but I genuinely cannot think of anything. However, I did notice that we haven't had a sheriff meeting particularly a long time. So, although we kind of did have the undersheriff meeting, I don't feel like we need a sheriff meeting. Possibly because we did, we do have a handful of new sheriffs. I'll look to that and see if it's a necessity. I guess is the best word to use.
Right. Depends on if there's anything actually to discuss, but okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, I don't think there is. You're a sheriff, you've gotten all the training or most of the training required to do your sheriff details without needing any help from any of us. You're in this position because we trust you fully with any decision you make. The only advice I have for you, and I have it for undersheriffs, is just be ready for deputies to still potentially question your decisions once in a while, and you're able to handle that as you see fit. That's no matter what rank you are, people are going to do that.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll have a sit down one evening and go through that, unless there's anything absolutely urgent you think I should look through.
No, I cannot think of anything. Everything's usually an undersheriff level.
All right then.
All right, I'm gonna finish off with some of these undersheriff files, and then I'm gonna get back to my my apartment for just a little while. But I'll probably be on duty later tonight.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get back out there. See when everybody's up to.
Yeah. Let's see how many fires started while we were just in here.
Hopefully 0.
Oh, Petunia, come on.
Assaulted
Okay, it
Tom
looks like
James.
Street, Gibson, and Petunia are probably about. And AV medical office possibly robbed. Jeez, that's a lot of rangers. 5 rangers on one tip.
Yeah, there's a lot on duty right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, if they have the numbers, why not, St. John might be potentially missing?
Oh, Christ.
There's a check-in request. There was a check-in request 30 minutes ago about him.
He was in Rhodes with Malaga the last time I saw him. He said he was going west, but then didn't actually end up going west, so.
Okay. Well, good luck, Sheriff, with handling that.
I'm not gonna get used to that.
Oh, you will. I didn't think I'd get used to it, but you will. Anyways, you take care of yourself, right, Dustin?
Yep. Thank you, Harley. I'll speak to you soon.
I'll speak to you soon as well. I think going to my apartment will be easier to complete this paperwork uninterrupted.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Man. My little heart hurts. My achy breaky heart. I will have to change the badge, I think. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to get a proper star on the go. Because forever I've had that little shield like that. And I've sort of changed it depending on rank, but I think it's time. I think it's time we go to the big boy leagues with a big old star. Anyway, let's carry on. Back to it. Yeah, I'm really glad we got to do that with Bolton. That was really special to have that there. And she said some very nice things, so I'm really happy. Yaka's just awesome. I have to change the title as well. God, is that a horse or a deer? Saddled horse left on the tracks. Whose horse is this? Another gym league trap is crazy. It is and all. Someone riding them. I think I'm on the wrong tracks here. Yeah, these are the tracks. Jim Lee comes back for my bump action. No. He just slowly morphs into me. He walks into the office one day in my full suit. Fools the whole department. Like it's a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Raiders? Who's that, I wonder? Are they turning around? They're turning around. My first decree as as Sheriff of Saint Denis is to get robbed. That's right.
Hi, bestie.
What
you doing?
Going to Annesburg, what are you doing?
What you doing
I'm
heading
riding
to
with my
Annesburg?
best friend.
Yeah, apparently the medical office got robbed there, so I'm just heading there.
Oh.
Alright.
Lord,
We'll let you be
imagine.
then. You're busy.
Good luck.
Bye.
Have fun.
Thanks. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. I guess we're not getting robbed. They're like little flies. Sometimes you just gotta swat at them. And then they'll go away. Surprisingly cordial from Bedlam. There's a lot of horses over there. Is this all transit? Pray to God it's all transit. My God. IOU. Fentanyl bar since daily owes you $20. What's that all about? Any medics working? No, those two went off. Broken handcuffs covered in gun oil. Cabinet lock. Shot out grapeseed taken. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Sir, the offices have actually just been robbed here. Do you mind just giving me a moment?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Has nobody come in here for 21 hours? I mean, it's not unsurprising, but it's nothing to look over. Oh Christ, there's a lot of evidence as well. And that's a full print, John. Gimme. Keep that. Got bullet fragments here, but not worth looking at or keeping. And then we have bullets here. Revolver. And also just an unfired round. Which is always bizarre to see. Okay. Well. That'll do it, I think. Oh, excuse me, sir. Sorry.
I've come to ask you a question, deputy. Or sheriff. Or under sheriff or senior deputy. Or marshal.
Wait a goddamn minute. Is that you, Street Gibson?
Oh, he
It
recognizes
is.
Street but doesn't recognize me. Okay.
And is that you, Petunia?
All right. Yes, it is.
Now, I've heard you've been hitting people, Petunia.
I kicked him in the leg.
It was
yeah.
you, Petunia. It was.
You kicked her in the leg.
The transit officer guy from the transit office.
And why's that?
Because he ran his mouth, and it annoyed me, and my pride's very sensitive at the moment. But that's what we wanted to ask you. Can we have access to the transit office so that we can leave some flowers as a way of apology?
Oh, that's what you were gonna ask?
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? I will take the flowers and I'll leave them in the office for the transit folk.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust you.
You don't know if you trust me.
No, there was choice lying to me yesterday. I don't know if I trust you.
Well, if Choice saying that to you, that's somewhat valid, but, you know, I have a job to be trustworthy. So, look, if you don't want to give me those goddamn flowers, fine, but, you know, maybe just slot them through the little slot that they have. You know, the slot.
I mean, where do you even go?
What do you mean? The office is right over here.
No, I meant the guy.
Oh, the guy? Well, I mean, he probably ran for his life given the fact that you were kicking him. God damn it.
Kicked one time.
Yeah, what the heck? One time.
Well, I mean, that's enough for some people.
Whatever. Ow.
Okay, who's giving me the flowers?
No, I'm gonna get them to him personally. I want to place them either in his office or in his hands. It's really important to me that I'm the one that does it.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. Well, maybe he'll be back here. I mean, they bring trains out of here often, so I should be fine. Are these your friends?
Yeah.
Not her mainly, but yeah, streets.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go over here and just fuck myself, I guess, then. Bye.
Oh, well, I was a little insensitive, boys. Jesus. Isn't that Straight's sister?
Yeah, that's Street's sister.
Oh, you don't like her?
I just met her today, so I can't really say.
And Street has constantly abandoned her for bank jobs. Bank jobs.
Bank jobberies, huh? What's that? Okay.
Bank jobberies.
And what were your names?
Henry.
Ricky.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sheriff Caine. Pleasure.
Good to meet you, Sheriff.
Well, I'll be in the office if anybody needs me.
Okay.
Watch them be wanted to fuck. I just have no idea who they are. I've never heard of a Ricky or a... What are you saying? Ricky is about as much as I got. Sheriff of Andersburg. Fate worse than death. Annesburg or Valentine. I shoot myself 3 times. I was hoping you were gone, Asher. No. Oh, it's tickled me. Just the worst place ever. Oh. Believe me, I'll be leaving it alone soon enough. It's all yours, Ashen. It's all yours. Thank you. A report came into law regarding a potential robbery at the Annesburg Medical Office. What did I just do? Caine. uh, 10 o'clock. Theft. Oop. Wait. Petty theft is non-violent, yeah. I don't know why I put potentially violent. Annesburg Medical Office. Caine travels to the town and found a couple signs of robbery at the office, including missing supplies and the lock to cabinet being shot straight off. All evidence has been listed below. Isn't it crazy that Yeet got an emo before Taylor Swift? Not particularly. Oh. Keep this down here. Additional notes. Wow, thanks for that, man. Sheriff Caine of Valentine. Fate worse than death. This is bizarre. I hate this. I hate it. It's supposed to be down there, John. What am I doing up here, John? Did I... FE1. Oop. FE1. Cuffs. AB Medical. FE2. Cabinet. AB Medical. Oh, my hands are getting cold. Okay. Where am I? Who are you people? 2, 1. Evidence. Fingerprint evidence. ID. Matches. I hate cold hand disease. Mine are freezing all the time. Yeah, cold extremities. I typically only get it, and I think a lot of people who are on like their computer a lot do, because when you're right hand, I always keep my right hand on my mouse, like whether I'm using it or not, and my right hand just stops moving, so it just freezes. And also, just the UK does that, so it's not ideal. This was 443 1075, and it doesn't match a damn person. Goddamn. We have this. And this one was 4430075. The UK does that? I mean, it does, man. It's absolutely awful. You're just like... I mean, I am quite lucky. I can heat my room pretty well, but I think it's just me as well. I'm just a very easily cold person. People used to call me Sub-Zero because I'm so cold. Like I'm just a cold person. Broken handcuffs covered in gun oil. And cabinet lock shot out. Grape seed taken. I'm probably gonna have to... What is going on? St. John checking in. Had a shootout with Laramie +3 at Mercer. They got chased out of the fort and no one was injured. Decker, Jaeger, St. John, Holmaze. James taken by a group of 5 or 6. James from one was starting to go to Fort Mercer. He didn't talk to them to clear a potential hit on him. Ended up leaving Mercer from my understanding. This is from Harriet. And he said this from Armadillo. I met him here in town. He told me a bit about it. But a man by the name of Stone came in and swooped James away in an odd way. James seemed calm, put his weapons away willingly. Stone ran off. Before any further questioning could be done, 5 of them left Tumbleweed James. Is that Maverick Stone? Tom James Event Directors Gala Train. V2, 6 PM tonight. Bit short notice, James. Brown UC Arch B42343, heading out west. We'll check in within the hour unless something urgent comes up. Clayton Forbes. Doing a little undercover action, okay. I tried to dry my laundry on the hanger when I was born in London in 20... When I was born? Why did I... That's not even in there. Where did I get that from? When I was in London in 2023 and it was still wet the next day. A horrid country. Yeah, there's absolutely no point. What do you mean by dry it on the hanger? Do you mean like not like the hanger you put clothes on and put them in the wardrobe? Like, do you mean like the horse like hanger thing? Because it takes multiple days for shit to dry on that thing. It is a pain. Absolute pain. Sorry, I'm just reading OC stuff at the moment. Bear with me.
Is anybody home?
Oh, yes, give me a moment, please. It's alright.
No worries.
Hello there.
Howdy, mister. How you doing?
Yes, very well. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. And what is your name, sorry?
Oh, I'm Sheriff Caine. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Andrew. I'm sorry. I'm just, familiarizing myself with the deputies and whatnot. I plan to be one day.
Oh, is that right? You have ambitions in the Saints Crossing Sheriff's
Yes, sir.
Department?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Are you new to the crossing, or?
Yeah, I've been around for a little bit. Maybe
Okay.
a few weeks.
Alright, well, how are you finding it so far?
Oh, I think it's great. It's way better than Montana, I'll tell you that much.
Is that right? Montana boy, huh?
Yep. Born and raised, unfortunately, out there, it's more or less just grass and prairies rather than nice cities and whatnot.
Hmm. Yeah, well, Annesburg isn't the prettiest place, but, well, there's a lot to do here. It's useful to, know how to get around. It's very hilly, you'll find, but, there's decent people here.
So I've heard. This is my first time being in Annisburg. I was just going from town to town, familiarizing myself with the people and whatnot. I've been doing a little bit of ranching this past few weeks. That's really the only thing I know how to do.
Almost not a bad line of work to get into. It's actually pretty decently paid these days, so.
It was pretty good. I cannot lie to you, Sheriff. And I was in Strawberry actually, and they said somebody just got promoted to sheriff. That wouldn't have happened to have been you, was it?
Yes, it was earlier today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. But, well, yeah, Saint Denis is usually my stomping ground. I was just up here doing some paperwork.
Oh, yeah, no. As I said, I just want to familiarize myself with people if I do work with them in the future,
Oh, well, it's very nice to meet you. I'm sorry, did you give me your name?
I don't think I have. My name's Andrew Sullivan.
Anders, you said.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's really nice to meet you. Well, yeah, if you are ever interested in becoming a deputy in future, you just reach out to the state and put your application through and they'll process it and let us know.
Yeah, I've just been waiting on that from the marshal. Hopefully he'll get back to me sooner than later, but it's not a big deal. And then I'm assuming I have to come in and get an interview, right?
Yeah, they'll let you know the next steps after they've approved everything on their end, but yeah, you'll get to meet the deputies and go through an interview in that sense, and you start working. We're always looking for more.
Well, that is great to know. All right, Mr. Caine, well, how's your last name, right? Sheriff Caine?
Yeah.
Well, it is nice to meet you. You take care, all right? I do appreciate your time. I hope I haven't held you up too long.
No, not at all. You be safe on the roads, all right?
Of course, you too. Take care.
Yep, take it easy. Oh, that was nice. Anders, gotta keep that in mind. Been around a while, apparently. Okay. I'm finally no longer distracted. Right, here we go. Here we go. It's so damp in UK houses. Yeah, tell me about it. Absolute fucking nightmare. Did I finish this then in the end? Oh, I wanted to see the tip from Tom. What am I doing? Yeah. Where are we? Transcribes Telegram. Subject, date, title, message. That's Tom James LW 236. It's been a long date 04/11 1904 4:38 PM EDT. Office possible. Just gone into the medical. Actually, I literally copied and pasted this. There we go. Wash. Okay. Next. I think I actually wouldn't mind the UK weather. I was thinking of moving to Scotland for a while, but the indoor dampness is a lot. I'm a sun hater. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously it doesn't happen in every house, but that is like just the fundamental thing of like, it's so cold outside that if you, you know, if you, what am I trying to say? If you have your room hot, you know, you're just going to get a lot of condensation, and that's a slippery slope kind of thing. So, but yeah, there's a ton of ways to combat it so that it doesn't happen. But yeah. But we get some hot fucking summers, man. What was I saying? Yeah. Yeah, there was a summer a few years ago now that was absolutely horrendous. I remember, like, in the place that I lived at the time, it got to 40 degrees, I think. Like, you know it's bad when it's like hitting 30. You're just like, shit, this is just like high summer weather really bad. It hit fucking 40. And like the whole of the UK is just not built for that kind of heat. There's no air conditioning or anything. Like, we have stuff in our houses to heat them up, not cool them down. Hardly anybody has AC or anything like that. So, it was genuinely, like, you're just not acclimatized to it. It was like being abroad. Like, that's how bad it was. It was like being in a really hot, well, like, I've been to Turkey. It was like being in Turkey. I always dread summer. Like, I do love being, like, out in the sun and, you know, just sort of, hi, bees. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Love you, bees. Boy. Boy, thank you again. Boy. I like being out in the sun, but when it's, like, comfortable, you know? If it's absolutely sweltering, I can't deal with it at all. I'm just not built for it, I'm afraid, so... yeah. 23 degrees max in my opinion. Yeah, like... very low 20s. Perfect. You know, don't give me anything else. I mean, this week it's been sort of floating around the 15-20 mark, and that's really comfortable. Especially when there's no wind, you know, it's just nice. If there is wind, then, you know, having it a bit higher is nice, but... yeah, that's enough for me, thank you. But it's only gonna get worse, chat. We're gonna have the hottest summer on record every summer for the rest of our summers. Until we all burn and die. Enjoy! That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Fucking miserable. Because somebody decided that we needed paper straws instead of shutting down the big polluters with their massive fucking CO2 spewing factories that make up 80% of global emissions. No, let's put it on the consumer. Chat. Fuck me. Sorry, no politics. Look at this guy in his horsey. Oh. What's that guy again? On the wrong side of the road. No politics, but fuck 'em. Well said. That pretty much sums up my thoughts on everything. Little horse is there. Somebody having a little garden picnic. Little garden picnic. Cute. Do you know what I was thinking? Wanted to get rid of the wrap on this shotgun and maybe change the woods. Because originally I wanted like a wrap on this thing just to differentiate it from the long arm, but I'm hardly using the long arm anymore. Hardly shooting anybody, so I think it would just be more like realistic and cleaner to not have the wrap on it. I think I'll do it off stream though, whenever I change my outfit as well. which I will have to do. I don't know what I'm gonna go for yet. Maybe a longer coat. Finally the Renee coat, now that I've retired Renee. It's finally time. Christ. What's going on? G. Anderson on duty, Vale. Shiners and Cumberland. What? Tore by the fort and turned north. Okay. And then Shiners in the Heartlands. Pushing hard going west out of Emerald. Down by the river. Interesting. Right. Start checking some of these off actually because they've been up for a while. Probably back to this page, yeah. Oh goddamn, yeah. There's no way we're back to page 4, are we? Shit. Okay. Delaware responded to that. I'm assuming it's been resolved. Did we get Guama paperwork today? I think more has been put through on the whole Zhao thing. I haven't personally read it though. And it is at the US level, so can't really say anything. But that extradition is going through, so we'll see what happens with that. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else. These are many hours old now, so I'm just gonna start resolving all of this shit. I'm gonna have to have a good look at the whole extradition thing, even though I'm probably not gonna be going on it. It's like later hours for me. Yeah. Over an hour old, I think we can resolve that. Same with this. Wanted people at Fort Mercer. Someone needs to write up this Petunia Pond thing. I think I'll just slap it in quickly, to be honest. Just gonna respond to that briefly.
Anyone inside?
Yeah, give me a moment, one sec. Ugh. Hello. How can I help?
Howdy, sir. I'm looking for an undersheriff or a sheriff. You know if anyone is around?
Yes, I'm Sheriff Caine. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. I got notified by the marshal's office to get in contact with one of yous to get sworn in. I'm a transfer deputy from another state.
Oh, I see. You, been out hunting or something?
Oh yeah, I've been spending a few weeks on the crossing before I reached out to the marshals. Trying to get familiar with the place a little bit.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Let's see here. Can I just get your name, sir?
It would be Vincent Wolf.
Yeah, I see here. I'm assuming you've done your citizen registry.
Oh no, I actually didn't have the chance for that yet.
Okay, well, we can get that done and get you sworn in. Okay. All right, if you'd like to step inside. Or if you just want to have a seat there. So, where are you from originally, Vincent?
Well, I'm Austrian.
Oh, wow.
Growing up there for most of my life, came to the United States. How long ago was it? Maybe 4 years ago. Been serving in New York for a few years now.
Okay, so you're a deputy in New York.
Yeah.
How was it there?
Shithole.
Huh. Really?
There's no way to describe it in a more positive way than this, to be honest. Streets filled with, well, street rats really, but, well, it's something I grew up as myself, so, Can't say I have fond memories of New York.
Yeah, I heard it's a big place. I've never been myself, but, okay. Do you have your telephone number handy?
That would be JY 202.
202, yeah. You said 202?
Yeah, 202.
Okay. And your eye color?
That would be blue.
And your hair? Kind of
Black.
yeah. I was gonna say it's pretty dark in here. I'm having trouble seeing. And how old are you, Mr. Wolf?
I'm 26 now.
All right. Let me get some ink out of here. If you want to take off your gloves for me, I know they're fingerless, but there we are. There we go. Thank you very much for that. Here's that cloth.
Appreciate that.
You are welcome. Okay.
Oh, someone is in a rush.
Who was that?
Well,
A
can't say I
deputy.
would know.
That was him. Yeah.
Blonde lady just passing by.
Did I lock this door? Yeah, okay. Hope nobody's fucking running in.
I think she said something very vague, but yeah.
Didn't hear a goddamn thing. Okay. We are good to go. The marshals are happy to just swear you in, so if you could raise your right hand for me, sir. And if you could repeat after me. I, Vincent Wolf of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
I, Vincent Wolf of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
Do solemnly swear to, within the best of my power,
Do solemnly swear to the best of my power,
uphold law and order,
uphold law and order,
and afford respect to my fellow citizens within the crossing.
and afford respect to my fellow citizens of the crossing.
To learn and grow,
To learn and grow,
to be more than just a badge,
to be more than just a badge.
to take responsibility for my mistakes and actions,
To take responsibility for my mistakes and actions.
to strive to be the best version of myself.
To strive to be the best version of myself.
I will give my time to those in need.
I will give my time to those in need.
Until my time is done.
Until my time is done.
Vincent Wolf, congratulations. You are now a deputy of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you for taking the time doing this.
Got a new batch of these come in fairly recently, so this is yours, sir. If you just want to hang around for a brief moment, I'm going to let the marshals know you're good to go, and we'll get you a set of keys, all right?
Yep, I appreciate it. Thank you.
How's it going, Lloyd?
It's going.
Yeah? Good.
Good. Congratulations,
Oh, thank you.
I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What's the happy occasion?
I believe he got promoted.
Well, shit. Guess
Yeah.
it's been an honor to be his first new deputy as a sheriff.
Something like that. Welcome in.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What?
Goodness me, sorry. I'm doing like 100 different things at once right now. I'm so sorry. Wonder if Americans feel more immersed while playing RDR2 because the nature looks like they
what
used
was your
to
name?
it from the outside. Feels such a difference when playing KCD2 or The Witcher. The plants look just like the ones outside. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I think there's a lot you can relate to in Red Dead. You know, there's a bit of everything for everyone kind of thing. But Andersons have gone from Val to Rhodes, but Saint Denis is also bubbled right now. Yeah. I can't really remember, like, playing any games, like, UK-based, you know? That's strange.
I mean, really interesting individuals that propose to me or something weird like that. So I tend to stay away if I can.
You get proposed to.
Yeah, on the streets of Valentine.
Goodness
Well, I gotta be
me.
honest, I was a little bit curious what nuns could have done to get arrested, but... Well...
Yeah, I don't think they're real nuns.
Well, at least they dress like it, even though they... Well, I was about to say they don't look like it, but... I guess a face doesn't tell the story of who you are, so...
Yeah, something like that. What are you working on, Caine?
I'm just looking at some stuff, catching up.
Alright. What, you been away, or?
Yeah.
You don't sound so sure.
No, I was away for a while.
Okay. Nothing bad, just taking a break.
Visiting someone.
Visiting.
What about you?
What about me?
How have you been?
Oh, yeah, I've been fine. I've been taking more time off too, really. But,
I think a lot of people have. Sorry, continue.
yeah, no, I think you're right. That time of year, I guess. Well, the marshals have been informed, so I'm just waiting here on the line when your keys are good to go.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to necessarily wait for them to pass me the keys, so... I will probably just read myself through, well, whatever instructions there might be to be found in the documents you guys have, so... If you have something to attend to, you can just go ahead, I can just wait.
Well, things are pretty quiet right now, so I don't mind waiting, but if we have to go rush off somewhere, yeah, you can get your badge fit at the tailor's and get your case sorted, get through the files, just get yourself comfortable. There's no need to rush into things, so take your time.
Is there a town that you would personally recommend for someone new in the state to start out as a deputy? Any region you particularly would say is in need of more manpower?
Well, that is a good question. I mean, I'm always going to recommend Lemoyne and Saint Denis specifically, but, well, I always think that New Hanover is a good place to start, but Depends on whether you want to be around Valentine or Annesburg. Strawberry isn't bad too. You know, West Elizabeth, Strawberry, Blackwater there. It's not a bad place to put your feet into.
Coulter.
Yeah, Coulter.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
That's where I am.
Oh, shit.
All
Are
by
you
her
alone up
lonesome.
there? Or is there actually other
Um,
deputies?
I think Watson's with me up there. But that might be it. I'm not sure actually right now.
Well, Valentine certainly hasn't shown its best sides to me today, so might stay away from that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while since I checked, but I think we need more people in Lemoyne and New Austin, so you're going to be on either end of the crossing, I guess, but it does come down to preference, so, you know, we try and keep that in mind. So, maybe just sleep on it, give it a thought.
Yeah, sure, will do. Do I notify you guys directly if I decided on a place to be stationed, or?
I'd recommend reaching out to the sheriffs of the region first. Once you get access to the clipboard, you'll be able to see all of the assignments. So, once you've decided on an area, just look at who the sheriffs are and reach out to them. And if they're happy, then they'll pass it on to the marshals and they'll get assigned.
Alright, I will do. So, give it a few days of service and see what each place has to offer, even though I will be honest, not the most friendly people out in the West, at least those I talked to. Quite frankly, I couldn't understand half of them because they were more growling than speaking, but...
Yeah, that's what happens when you're breathing in sand for, 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, just from the environment I grew up in and from my time in New York, I guess Lemoyne for now seems like the preferred choice, but we will see. Who knows?
Okay. Roy's on duty in Strawberry. Didn't she end stream though? Six checking in. Myself, Jacob, Malaga, Doreen, Charles, Decker. Spoke a little while with Force Mercer. She's got an additional 5. So leave them be for now. Fair. Okay. Oh, this can be checked out. The lens around. Is that how you spell perpetrated? Yeah. I think it was in Annesburg, wasn't it? Oh, it would be assault of a government employee. No. Because he's transit. Good. You fucked up, Petunia. Big time. Sorry, I'm just getting this file down here. Petunia Pond assaulted Tom James. I think he's transit.
Oh, I'm adding statements to some stuff from yesterday. Because I realized it was done. Sorry for yawning. Oh.
You just clock in when you're ready for bed.
No, I've been around for a bit. I was supposed to do something with someone today, but I don't reckon we're gonna end up getting to do it tonight. I think the city is a little too dusty.
Yeah, it's been kicking up this evening. Why, did you have a date or
There's
something?
a fight night tonight, so that's probably gonna make it worse.
I see.
Well, I guess I can help the city relieve itself a little bit of a dust, and I'm just going for a ride and have the marshals reach out to me via Telegram to pick up
Alright.
one of the keys.
Yeah, no, that's fine if you want to do that.
Yeah,
I'll
if
get
you
the
could
door for you.
let me out.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
There you are.
All
Yeah,
right, Sheriff.
you can hit the
Appreciate your time,
Tyler's,
yeah.
and
And,
yeah,
see
they'll
you
send you
around
the
then.
keys. Yeah, yeah. Take it
You
easy.
guys stay safe.
We are. A lot of law around. Jesus. Okay. Oh. There we are. God damn.
Valentine is very busy too.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the case that Valentine was busy and everybody ended up just coming to Saint Denis and then Saint Denis got busy. I don't know. There's a lot of people around.
Most of the deputies we have around, or I guess folk we have around, are out west. It's actually why I came over here, is because,
Yeah, we got a lot of people out west right now. Blackwater and over, so we definitely need the people here.
it's just the only reason I'm this way right now.
Well, don't make it sound too bad, Caine. Jesus.
Well, I mean, it's not. Okay. You take it as you will, then. I didn't mean it like that, but, you know.
No. The only reason I'm out here.
It's one of. I don't like to come to Saint Denis too much. It's always dusty here. I was here late last night, though, getting a little bit of furniture, because I finally put a bed in my place.
Yeah? Which one do you pick out in the end?
I'm a Coulter. Oh,
Wow,
are
so
you asking which bed?
You took the bed all the way up to Coulter? Jesus.
Am I supposed to just sleep on the floor forever?
Maybe just don't live in Coulter.
I got the place out there with Jace when he was still around, and I didn't feel like I could let it go, so I decided I'd just... Even though it sucks to bring everything up there, I'd build a home up there.
Oh, fair enough. If you've already settled, then there's no point moving.
I considered moving, but I figured that maybe I would regret it if I did. Besides, I don't mind waking up and clocking in over there, and having 5 to 10 minutes to just ride to Strawberry Valentine and think.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Honestly, it's gotten so late, I may as well just clock off here, to be honest, after I'm finished with this. Jesus. I started late as well, so I haven't gotten the hours I was hoping for, but we should be okay. Should be fine. I don't think it's an issue. Yeah. No. I'm chuffed. Absolutely chuffed.
Well,
right. I think I'm going to be clocking off going, I don't know about you.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was going to clock off and go to this event, but I don't think I am either doing that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Alright, well, you figure it out.
I'll do my own solo thing as usual.
Well, try and find at least one person to ride around with. I don't like the idea of people being alone.
I think it's nice to be alone sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes until you get fucking whacked.
I've been very lucky.
Luck runs
Not
down.
to say that it will not run out, but actually, I've been very lucky.
Alright. Well,
You sleep well. Congratulations again.
yeah, thank you. I'll catch you again. Bye now.
Bye.
Well, I think we'll finish up there, gang. What a session. Didn't quite hit the 3 hours, but what happened? Yeah. No, it was really nice. It was really special. I'm glad glad Bolton got to do it, and yeah, really exciting that we got there in the end with that. So yeah, chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. So we're gonna have Sheriff Caine riding around now.
What are we doing under Sheriff?
No, it's Sheriff now, Douglas.
Sheriff.
That's
Fucking
right.
hell, congratulations.
Like you. Now, last time I heard, David, you were wanted for a fuck ton of time, and you've been causing
That would
issues.
be the case.
That's still the case.
Tell you what, since you just got promoted, I will do you a big fat solid and I'll get out of town. Just for you.
Well, that's awfully kind. I was clocking off anyway, so I wasn't gonna do anything except let people know you were here.
I was about to say, I'm assuming you're putting in a tip at this very moment.
Yeah. You have a good one, Douglas.
See you around, Sheriff.
I do love David Douglas. It's like a classic villain. It's like a Batman villain. Oh. Okay, well, that will finish us up. What an evening. Holy. We'll call it there.